Angel Reese, the Bayou Barbie, in a lot of ways, the heartbeat of the 2023 national team run that LSU made. She is stepping back onto the floor for the first time since she graduated at the PMAC, the Pete Maravich Assembly Center. This is where LSU plays their games. And this time she is doing it in a Chicago Sky jersey. The WNBA scheduled this game on purpose between LSU and the Brazilian national team. The reason why is because this type of moment, it matters. And tonight, we will see Baton Rouge become Angel Reese's home all over again. You know, this is where the legend of Angel Reese happened, right? And as she enters into year 2 of the WNBA, I think it's very, very, very awesome that she is doing it at LSU. So, let's talk about Angel Reese. So, let's not forget, guys, Angel Reese was not just a regular player at LSU. Angel Reese transformed the program. She transferred in to LSU from Maryland. She was able to buy in immediately into what Kim Mulkey wanted to do. And then Angel Reese dominated. She averaged in 2023, 23 and 15. This is someone who won the Most Outstanding Player award at the Final Four. And she led LSU to their first ever national championship game. Her stat lines were ridiculous. Her impact even bigger. She gave us viral moments all throughout that 2023 season. This was the same girl who blocked the shot with holding her shoe, you know, and then this is the girl who had a big I believe it was a big defensive move and then did like a TikTok dance for the camera. This is someone who not only had talent on the court but brought flair and fun to the game of women's basketball. She gave us unapologetic confidence, you know. And yes, Angel did that you can't see me, did that ring thing to Caitlin Clark that helped to spark a whole new wave of attention to the women's game. Angel Reese was someone who knew how to get attention at LSU, and she backed it up with her gameplay. She made Baton Rouge home. And now she will return to that home where, you know, connections ride kind of deep a little bit, you know? So, you know, this is a awesome reunion, and I wanted to talk about it because I think this is cool. I think this is really, really cool, right? But also, not only did she have great moments at LSU, she also had some hard moments. Y'all remember, you know, after she won that championship, she came back next year and she was put on the bench. And she missed some games. It was specifically around, I believe it was around Thanksgiving time, where she like missed a couple of games and she wasn't with the team. And like, you know, stuff was getting worked through. And Kim pushed her hard, you know. And, you know, that was good for Angel to just continue to grow as a player, grow as a person, and to just get better, right? And Angel said it, that Kim Mulkey, you know, helped to build her up a little bit, you know. She said, coming into this league, you can't be soft. You can't have a thin skin, and Kim Mulkey, in a lot of ways, helped to thicken up the skin. You know, make her a little bit tougher. And that's what she brought last year to Chicago. You know, last year she was tough. She was resilient. She was had that edginess to her. She was like, hey, can't nobody break me. No one can break me. Now, as we enter into her second season in the WNBA, you know, her first season ended with like some respect, right? She led the entire league in rebounding as a rookie with 13.1 boards a game. She was named to the all-rookie team. She averaged 13.6 points a game. And she was someone who the Sky could rely on to just get a bucket, right? Of course, the number one player was Kennedy Carter last season. But, you know, Angel was there making stuff happen. She set the league record for single-season rebounds. And that was before a wrist injury cut her season short. A'ja Wilson ended up breaking that record, but you get the point. And for a hot second, Angel had the single season rebounding record until she got injured, and then it went to A'ja Wilson. But, you know, Angel Reese was a bright spot for the Chicago Sky team. But there was a lot of stuff that she needed to work on, right? Her finishing at the rim. There was a lot of rebounds not a lot. There was a significant amount of rebounds that she got that was from her own misses, right? The stuff that has to get worked through, right? There's just some bits and pieces about Angel Reese's game that was really good. However, her finishing, her ability to not just throw anything up, but to really think about it before she does something. She's working on that. She has been working on that. She's been working on that in Unrivaled. She's legendary. Worked with Lisa Leslie, one of the greatest to ever do it, right? She's looking forward to showing off her new jumper, her ability to shoot threes, her ability to play that point forward, which she used to do in high school. The Chicago Sky have cleaned house. They got a new coach in Tyler Marsh. They got a new point guard in Courtney Vandersloot. And Angel is reuniting with her LSU teammate, Haley Van Lith, who just led TCU to their best season ever. Of course, we see the return of Camila Cardoso, and the Skyscrapers are looking to make an impact this year. Tyler Marsh wants to get Angel Reese to grow beyond just someone who's in the post. He wants her to do that mid-range. He wants her to have more off-the-ball actions that she can do, right? He wants to bring back Angel Reese, the facilitator, right? And I think that's awesome. That is really, really awesome. She is working on her game. She's going to take more jumpers than this season than she probably ever has. Now, will she be missing quite a bit of them? Yes, but the confidence is building, right? The work is happening, and hey, if you don't take them, she'll never know. Her efficiency in those shots may not be that great early on, but as the season goes on, the hope is that it gets better and better and better and better and better. And this guy, in my opinion, is a playoff team. We'll ultimately see if they make the playoffs, but I do think they will. And Angel is going to be a huge part of that. So tonight, Angel will return home at LSU. This is Angel going back to the arena that changed everything for her. It changed her life. It changed her pocketbooks. And it changed LSU forever. I'm excited to see how many people show up. Because it better be packed. It better be packed. I'm just saying. It better be. Okay? So the Bayou Barbie is returning home just for one night. I mean, technically it's not her home. Her home is in Baltimore. But you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Her college basketball home in LSU. I think it should be pretty cool. But anyway, that is Angel Reese. Okay. Thank you so much, Shay, for the super chat. Says the block with the shoe is the one that brought me back to women's basketball. I didn't know her name at the time. Yeah, like seriously, like I think there's a lot of people who was like, oh, the national championship game in 2023 is the reason why Angel is relevant. And here's the deal: what those people don't recognize is Angel was trending in I would say the culture, more specifically like Black culture, that entire year until that moment in the national championship game. And it was because of the block with the shoe. It was because of just her antics on the court. Again, Angel Reese was not just a hooper. She was a very talented hooper, but she was fun. Angel Reese was very, very fun. Okay? Right? She was that's what it was all about. She ended up getting did she get a tech or whatever for that? But I thought it was awesome, right? I thought it was fun. I thought it was entertaining. And we saw it was a game. Okay, I'm looking at the clip right now. It was a game against Arkansas, and Angel Reese's shoe came off, and she was picking up her shoe, trying to put it on, but then the girl came to the rim, and Angel was like, she was holding her shoe, and she was like, "Let me block that," and she kind of like leaned over and looked at her. It was hilarious. She blocked the shot, stared down, and was like, She got a tech, but that was a well worth it tech. It was something that was seen and talked about all on Instagram. Like, I was way bigger on Instagram around that time than I am now. But like, I remember seeing like all of these channels that were like culture-based channels. They were not even women's basketball channels. They didn't even care about women's basketball. I don't even remember the last time they talked about women's basketball on those channels. And they were all like, look at this girl. Look. That they were all doing that, you know. And it wasn't just that moment. It was the moment when she did the when she did the dance. You know, uh, you know, and this is just Angel, you know, and it wasn't just that opportunity to play in that championship game and have a lot of attention and do that, you know, you can't see me in the ring thing. It wasn't just that. That whole year, it was like thing after thing after thing after thing that kept Angel Reese on my Instagram feed, and people was posting about her that never rocked with women's basketball. But they thought she was entertaining. They thought she had some attitude to her, and they loved that she was actually good at her job, you know, and that her job was playing basketball, right? So, you know, I just, for those people who are like, oh, it was just one thing, it wasn't. Now, did that thing like blow it up even more? Yeah, sure. But it wasn't just oh, that was a Tennessee game? Okay. I can't find it, but it was yeah, it was so funny. It was so funny. How she like danced after, okay. It was against Tennessee. Okay, so Angel was guarding Rakia. Rakia tried to make a move. Angel picked her pocket, ended up getting a layup, stared at Rakia, and then licked her lips, and then did her little dance. Like, oh man. It was so funny. It was so funny. Like those are like the memories I had early on with Angel Reese at LSU. Like they were legendary. Absolutely legendary. Iconic, Amy. Yes. Iconic. Okay. Yeah, her doing it too small. Yeah, like it's just, man. Krista says, love Angel except when she plays the Fever. Fair enough. I remember I met Benigel Laney Hamilton at a when the WNBA had the All-Star game in Chicago. Benigel Laney Hamilton was there, and she was signing autographs at the WNBA Live area. So she was there signing autographs and whatnot, and I got a photo of her and a signed autograph. One day when I revamp my background, I'm gonna put that photo up. But I was like, but Aisha, I'm a huge fan of yours. And I rock with you. I root for you, except when you play the Chicago Sky. And she looked at me and she was like, that's fair. She's like, that's fair. I understand. That's fair.